This is our St. Louis survivor family photo room. After the war, over 500 Holocaust survivors settled in St. Louis. This museum was co-founded by local survivors, including Leo Wolf, whose mother, Heike Wolf, is pictured here. Heike was murdered at Auschwitz. There were 6 million Jews murdered in the Holocaust, 1.5 million of whom were children. These are numbers so large that they're hard to realize. So we present these survivor family photos to help humanize and put faces on these numbers. So as you look at these photos, you will see Jews from a variety of European countries with varying levels of religious observance living their lives. School photos, vacation photos, a boy and his dog, wedding photos, everyday life photos. And though the hair and fashion styles are different now, these people were living their lives just as we do today. Let's take a closer look at this photo right here. This is a Hebrew school kindergarten class. The little boy seated in front of the rabbi is named Gus Schoenfeld. Gus is the only child, the only person who survived this class. He settled in St. Louis after the war and became a prominent research physician and was instrumental in the development of statin medications, which regulate levels of cholesterol in the human body and help prevent heart attack and stroke. They're used worldwide. So Gus grew up to save lives. So you look at all the other faces in this photograph and you see lost potential. Look closely at all of these children's faces and try to imagine 1.5 million, 6 million Jews total murdered in the Holocaust. Here we have more photos and pre-war artifacts donated by local survivors. Ethics and ritual are at the core of Judaism. Some of the things we see here are a wedding procession in Poland, a Polish couple's wedding invitation, some books that were for German adolescents and children, a German girl's diary, a silver place setting, a mantle that covers the Torah scrolls used in religious services, a prayer shawl, a ram's horn called a shofar, which is used and blown to announce the celebration of certain high holidays, a photo album, and a child's report card. Just more evidence of Jews living their life before the war. Some religious items, some not religious items. Just as in Europe at this time, there were religious Jews and cultural Jews, who had converted to other religions, and Jews who weren't religious at all. German Jews were fully acclimated into German society. There were highly educated and successful Jews, middle-class Jews, poor Jews, the whole gamut. But what is important to understand is that Jews in Germany at this time identified strongly, first and foremost, as German citizens. Thousands of Jewish men fought with Germany in World War I. Many were awarded medals of honor, such as these iron crosses that were awarded to a local survivor's family member. So when Hitler came to power, spreading anti-Semitic ideas and terrorizing the Jews, they were shocked. They thought it would pass, that this had to be a phase, that it wouldn't last, that their non-Jewish friends would stand up for them. They were confident that they were valued members of German society. Jews have been persecuted throughout the centuries, so anti-Semitism was not created by Hitler, but he took advantage of it.